Alright, welcome to Roundhouse Ranch Barbecue. Today's episode we're going to show you how to do a hot and fast brisket on the Ugly Drum Smoker. Okay, now we're going to do our injection. For this injection I'm just going to use some Full of Bull 2 from Talk Texan Barbecue. And then you're going to, when you inject, you're going to inject with the grain. Always inject with the grain. That way you're not leaving little pinholes and streaks throughout your meat that aren't appealing looking. So inject it with your grain. We're going to do it once across the top, and we're going to flip it over and do it again throughout the whole brisket. Alright, the way I've got this set up is I'm going to be doing the Minion Method. I've got most of a bag of Kingsford mesquite charcoal in there, and I've got some mesquite chunks right there. Then over here I've got my chimney starter that I've got started going. Just some newspaper and the old chimney starter. Once these coals are ashed over on the top, we're just going to add them right in there. Put the grate on, put the lid on, let it come up to temp. Buddy hush. Alright, here we are. We're right at the 2-hour mark for this hot and fast brisket on the Ugly Drum Smoker. There you see right there. We have been steadily, consistently running along around 300 to 320, which is perfect. And we're just going to check this and see if it's time to wrap it up in foil. Now, I have brought my thermopop. I'm going more by color on this one, but I brought this one just because I'm always curious what it actually is the temperature. So let's take the lid off and let's take a little sneaky peek looky poo. Boy, ain't that pretty. We'll test it right here in the flat. Showing 163, 165. We'll test it over here in the point. Showing 144 degrees. Right there in the middle, 128. Now, that color of that is dang near what I want, but it ain't quite there. So we'll let her ride for another half hour or so and check it out. Brisket. Put it right in the middle. I'm gonna pull it back. And we'll put it right in the middle. And then we'll just kind of fold it on in over together. Foil is not enough. That's okay. Wrap it over together. And you guys all know how to wrap it. We're going to throw in some of our beef broth. And hope it doesn't get it all nice and tight. And there you have it. Time to go back on the smoker. Alright folks, as you can see, I'm still sitting at about 338 degrees in the pit, and I've got an internal probe showing right at 200. And that's just so I've got an idea of when to start checking this. I'll check it for probe tender. I want it to kind of feel like butter going through and going into the meat. So let's poke it and see what happens. Yeah, that feels pretty good, showing 205. 202. Oh yeah, I'd say we're done. Alright, we'll pull it off. We'll take it inside and we'll let her rest. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are for the unveiling of the hot and fast brisket. This one took between 4.5 to 5 hours. And here we go. A little foil tint. We can actually use that to contact with anything. I am seeing some juices already accumulating on the foil. This was hot and fast, cooked between 300 and 330 degrees for 4.5 to 5 hours. Looking pretty beautiful. Oh, I forgot. I was trying to save you. Yikes. Oh, crap. What should I do?
Just lift the head up and I'll slide it and dump it.
Yep, I totally screwed up just then. 100% planning on saving all that au jus. Woo, that was almost bad.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Mess averted. Set this back down. Disaster, crises, whatever you want to call it, avoided. And now, with my barbecue wood. Plenty of juices. Okay. Here we go. Just make sure they can see it. Yeah, we're good. Here's, look at that jiggle. If I remember correctly, the grain was running this way, so we want to slice it this way. Here we go. Slice. That's hot. It does have some smoke ring on it. Full test here. Wife has tasted some. What do you think? She says it's really good. All right, let's give this a taste. We'll just do a taste test on this little piece right here. Very tender. It's got good flavor. So juicy. Let's separate the flat and the point. And that's how point and flat should separate. Look at that. Boom. There's your point. Here's your flat. Very good. Let me wash my hands.
All right, thank you so much for watching Roundhouse Ranch Barbecue. This hot and fast brisket turned out most excellent. We'll see you next time on Roundhouse Ranch Barbecue.